Wow, what a long ass time to get through so many traps too. Wait a second. Why is there a toilet alongside a throne? Done. Are you there, my good friend? Where the fuck are you in this strange Game of Thrones reference?
I'm to your left, hanging by a thread. However, we are not alone, as other characters from the previous episode have also been captured by the Toilet King. Yes, the one you are looking at is the Toilet King.
Yeah, and he didn't take a liking to all of us either. Microsoft said, you are next on his list.
I am a camera and I demand to be let down at once, motherfucker.
With that attitude, I don't think the Toilet King will. And he's sleeping as well. Sam, free us before he wakes up, please.
Why would Sam free us, if you realize that doing so awakens the sleeping king there, RoboSoft 1? That would just make shit worse, you nincompoop.
What do we have in my kingdom? Microsoft Sam, trying to rescue his friends? Bullshit. How did you manage to get past my traps? My soldiers, how did you get past them, you little snitching asshole?
So it makes sense now. You put the traps and the soldiers there, so-called Toilet King. Duh, your name makes me want to take a diarrhea dump on you, but I already did that to one of your traps, your ignorant majesty. And now that I have also eliminated your soldiers with my 20-inch long cock, what do you want from these people you captured?
GRRRRRRRRRR. Damn it, how dare you call me ignorant? I am the most powerful king in this world, you ass-wiping disgusting human being. And now you mention my captives, I do have a game for them in exchange for releasing ScanSoft Tom, and I hope you all don't fail. I will free them all now, but Tom is mine.
Now that you got the captives freed, what game do you want us to play? More funny, awesome and weird signs again? If that's so, we'll play your game, right people, cause we can't leave, or Tom will be dead.
Oh, the stairs have collapsed and we got nowhere to go. Fine, we'll have to play by the Toilet King's rules. More funny, awesome and weird signs again.
Great, a game that I shouldn't be involved with, since I have 2 run-ins with Sam. But then again, who is the Toilet King, and why is he stuck to a throne? If we complete the challenge, I wanna know who this thing really is, cause I have doubts about this mysterious entity.
Don't worry everyone. We will not fail this challenge, as I am 3 months pregnant with Tom's child. I hope I can tell my daughter what happened with the Toilet King.
What the fuck, Zira? Why didn't you tell us that months earlier? And how long did you keep that a secret?
Sam, no time for that now. There is a door opening. Go. The game has begun. Pass the challenge, so I can be set free, my good friend.
Bullshit, I was distracted by Zira's pregnancy, but I have to do this for Tom and Zira. Challenge.
Mom said alcohol is your enemy. Jesus said love your enemy. Case closed. Cheers. More like case opened because of whether alcohol is the enemy, or Dumbledore could be the enemy who wrote this. Have a great day with him at school, wizards. Next.
My mind is like my internet browser. 19 tabs are open, 3 of them are frozen and I have no idea where the music is coming from. Wait a second, I know that music well. That's the music from Crash Bandicoot, The Wrath of Cortex.
But fake, with alien camera. The reason the music is playing is because we are in an internet cafe, you nincompoop. What can be worse if we enter the cafe? Let me see if anything goes wrong. I love you from my head to my toes.
So are the retarded cucumbers from aisle 1, and if you go to the store to buy cucumbers, remember to purchase lube. You don't want anyone thinking you're a vegetarian. Cucumber lubricants for the win, am I right, bitches? Zira, I swear to fucking God, if I hear that again I will come down on you with my mighty fist of lubricant lube.
RoboSoft 1, you know she's 3 months pregnant with her first child, even though I'll accept it's her first time being a mother. Let's not get violent here, and we must continue in order to save ScanSoft Tom. Let's move, cause the clock is counting down. Fuck. Never do your best. Quit. This shirt is sending mixed messages at a store like the one Chinese store me and ScanSoft Tom experienced. When you quit, do not do your best at it. Quit in a mediocre fashion. Speaking of mediocre fashion, here I do agree with RoboSoft 1 in the identity of the so-called Toilet King.
Thanks that someone agreed with me for once. I don't know how much time we have until the game is over. ScanSoft Tom. If you are listening, how much time will we have until the game is over?
9, but it might not be accurate, as the entity left his throne, and wants that next to my girlfriend Zira.
Danger. Do not feed or molest gators. Gators cannot be tamed and feeding them can result in their mistaking a hand for a handout. Florida law prohibits the feeding or molesting of alligators. $500 US dollar fine. Is this a warning sign for alligator pedophiles? In Florida, the possibilities are endless. We can give these gators to this Toilet King, as punishment for having us captive. Moving on.
Daddy's hot dogs. Right at Lena's colon chair. Oh boy, reminds me of how friends used to answer the phone, Dick's hot dogs. If you like hot dogs you'll loathe Dick's. What kind of person chooses colonic irrigation as a career?
The Toilet King probably was born here. Ha 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 ha. What an asshole that bitch is, but Elena having a restaurant at her clinic is a killer go at it start. My colon needs hot dog carrying, bitches.
You are sick to the core, Brutus. Next.
Prairie Dog Town, Russian Wild Boar, live 5-legged cow, second exit at 70, turn right. 5-legged cows exist now. Gee, I thought 4-legged cows were the only ones on this road, and why is that sign saying 8,000 pound prairie dog? Should I turn, or should I continue straight?
Turn right, and see if what the sign says is true. Dead end. No lake access. Google Maps is wrong. What the fuck, a dead end now?
Camera, you idiot. Why do you make me turn right, even though going straight was the bigger answer?
Can you motherfuckers not argue? RoboSoft 1, you questioned whether we go straight or right. But that timer is now at almost 7 minutes, and this is what we get. Turn us around now, before ScanSoft Tom is done for. Men working. Except John, that guy does nothing. Come on John, the fuck are you doing, while others are fixing roads, or building new places for the people?
Maybe he's either the chairman or CEO of the company that's calling him out with the sign.
Maybe it's the Toilet King, disguised as him, as I saw the bitch at the dead end sign. And this bitch was heading up the hill to our left. RoboSoft 1, take a few roads up, we may be able to catch the fucker.
Horny Town Road, right. This sign has RFID and GPS tracking. This sign has been stolen too many times I guess, and would have been cheaper to retain the road as well. Shit, if the fucker went to the road, that means ScanSoft Tom would have found his time to free himself and regroup with us obviously.
What? That means the fucker captured us for nothing then. Alright, new plan is to find and capture this entity, and most likely see if ScanSoft Tom will reunite with us. Oh my baby bump didn't suffer any injuries during that bitch releasing us, damn. My baby bump is getting excited about the adventure. Hitchhikers may be escaping inmates.
ScanSoft Tom better not be the one, cause, if what you and RoboSoft 1 said is true, then he would most likely avoid this sign anyhow, and use alternative means to regroup with us, I hope.
You are all correct, and I found the fucker heading northwards. I'll regroup with you there.
This is a bad hiding place. Would you like to try somewhere else? Yes, we are trying to find this so-called Toilet King, and regroup with ScanSoft Tom as well, since he escaped. Keep going ahead, we may be close within range of that bitch, who owes us an explanation. One way. Good luck figuring out which one, everything's a gamble in Las Vegas. Fuck, this bitch probably escaped to the place that Elvis Presley went Viva Las Vegas in. What the fuck?
If you're like me, I'm always wrong on 50 chances. Keep going, I'm almost near you to regroup.
Animaliness. The fact that it took me at least 5 minutes and 3 separate analyses to even realize what this pet store sign was supposed to say. Gross, I'm not going in there at all. Wait, ScanSoft Tom. Is that you?
No it's not, it's the Toilet King running away. Charge after him, before he escapes even further, and someone needs to shut the time clock down. We've been tricked.
Chuenput's discount tobacco and beer. Small towns are really a force, to be reckoned with forever. Oh there you are guys, I saw him enter the store.
Oh Tommy, I'm glad you escaped the mysterious entity. My baby bump is fine, and is dying to know the adventure. But with that being said, Let's get this fucker and finish this once and for all. Shit, I didn't think this through. Entering that store caused us to enter Satan's kingdom, in Massachusetts. Wait, it can't be?
Our worst fears realized. The Toilet King is the devil Satan himself. Fuck, and how the fuck did we not know of this?
I was the Toilet King all along, and you fuckers fell for my trap, and now that I have all of you, including the pregnant bitch Zira, you will all be mine forever. Oh, as for your child Zira, she will make her mark on my territory, and serve me well once she becomes of age to join me. She will not escape her fate, even if you try to fight it. I can use the Black Cauldron to control her, use her, abuse her, manipulate her, everything. She will be my successor once she turns 18.
You devilish prostitutes will do nothing of the kind to Zira and her boyfriend Tom. I call on the Almighty to free us and protect us from the evil prostitutes' army of sinners and condemners. That is what the hounds of hell are, and the Bible protects me from sinners, the condemned, and the cursed.
She-Devil, I knew it was you. The last time we battled, I convened you to this same spot and had it sealed off to the public, and this is how you repay our long-awaited rematch. Capturing innocent citizens, and disguising yourself as inanimate objects. Creating artificial intelligence kingdoms to trick people. Not on my watch you don't, you sinner of all prostitute sinners. Take this, and let my people go. There you go, my children. The she-devil will never harm you again. My history with her is a long story there. But your child Zira will be protected as long as baptism and exorcisms will be there to protect it. What is your child's gender, I may ask?
It's a daughter, that the she-devil was vowing to go after. I'm 3 months pregnant, and I will give my blessing to the Holy Father, to baptize and exorcise my child from the sinner of all hounds' sins.
Then enter my country, children. You have all been through hell for this adventure. And for the viewers, don't worry, they'll see you again next time. So long, and farewell.